Hey guys, so I'm Colwen. This is Transformers 1 Studio Series 114 Megatron, and I'm just showing off some cool stuff. Namely, I figured out a gun mode for him. If you saw the thumbnail, stick around, we'll get to that. Okay, but first of all, I want to show off some cool things. One, both his cannons are 5mm Blush compatible, which is really cool. You can take his cannon barrel tip that you use when he's in tank mode and, peg that on there, that's cool, but the tab that it uses to peg into the backpack can mount right on the back of the arm, and I think that gives you kind of a cool, like, grenade launcher kind of thing, because it's a short-barreled weapon, right? I think that's really cool. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I mentioned that you can take the entire backpack and mount it on his arm in robot mode. The guns can mount on either arms and put in the hands and put down in the legs. There's cool stuff you can do with it. So, let me put this guy in. So, we're gonna go into the gun transformation now, okay? So you're gonna have him in his robot mode, okay? You're gonna have the cannon on one arm. You're gonna have the backpack on there. You do not need to remove the backpack for the transformation to handgun mode, but you do need to remove the barrel, okay? Now I am going to remove the backpack just for the sake of this tutorial, and quickly we're going to transform the cannon. So you're going to want to put it in his tank mode. So put the fusion cannon underneath the armor and then peg the barrel tip on the front there, and we can even go ahead and stick the Blush effect in there also. We're going to go ahead and put that down here. So take Megatron and straighten them all out as best as possible, because you're going to want to start from the straightest form available, okay? So you're kind of going to transform him into tank mode, but really, no, not really. You're kind of just going to stretch him out, and it's going to be very painful robot yoga. So take the chest and pull it away from the torso and have it straight out like that. Take the arms and push them out of the way, and then turn them at the waist. It does not matter which direction you turn the waist. You want to turn it to the left, you want to turn it to the right. It doesn't matter for what you're doing here, because the legs are exactly the same, and you'll just use them differently when you transform him. So come up here to the head and twist the head around, because you can fold everything up in there, and then fold it all the way up like if you were going to transform him into tank mode. Take the arms, and it doesn't matter which arm you use. I'm going to use the, what would this be? This be the right arm or the left arm? I'm going to use this arm, but it doesn't matter which arm you use, okay? Bring it in, turn it at the elbow so that the elbow can hinge inwards, and turn the hand facing upwards, okay? Now, there's a specific position you got to put them in, though, okay? So take the other arm and tuck it in behind that arm. Now, it doesn't matter what you do with the fist on the arm. On the inside, it does not matter. I just like to keep it straight and kind of lined up anyways, okay? So, leave that all alone for right now. Come back here to the legs and lay the chest plate flat and kind of stretched out a little bit. Take the one leg and at the knee swivel, twist it upwards like this, or, hold on a second. No. Has to be like this, because then we're going to take the leg panel and bring it all the way back. You're going to take out the tank tread. You're going to straighten out the foot and spin the foot around like this. And then clip that part in. Then rest the chest piece up on there, okay? Just keep all that straight. Now come down here to the other leg and twist it around at the waist so that the leg is facing. Again, very painful robot yoga. This is excruciating, painful robot yoga. Then at the thigh swivel, turn it to where the black part is facing forward and tilt the foot forward. Then, using that hip joint that we used to transform into tank mode, break the hip outwards a little bit, and then turn the entire knee downwards. Okay? And this looks really weird. Like, how is this a gun? Well, you know, he is a parts former. Take that peg point there and peg it into its normal position, and then take the outside arm and peg it onto the other handle for the gun. And here we have them. Is it a proper P-38? No. But it is a barrel gun with a stock-esque. It's a science fiction laser gun. I think it works fairly well. You push the chest up in there, kind of ties things together a little bit. The head is kind of sticking out there, but you know, it's a gun mode, and it works. And there's different things you can do with it, mainly with how you handle the stock. But you could, you know, lock that in place and reposition the handle a little bit. You end up with this bit of a gap here. You can take the leg and transform it back around and lay it back like that and use that as the stock. Or if you really want to, you can bring the leg up and around and kind of wrap it up over the arms like that. So like you're folding the stock away, kind of. I don't know, but I really prefer doing it this way, with the foot transformed. And, oh, there we go. That's nice. We just stumbled on something new. If you line it up right, you can tuck the chest in underneath the kneecap there, and that kind of cleans things up a little bit. So, hey, there we go. We've got... I'm sorry, he can't be a hand cannon. He can't be a gun. This is Megatron in his mounted artillery cannon mode. Can I get him to balance right? Up. Okay, so there we go. Let me bring over Film Noir. Let me bring in Scourge. We'll bring in the dead Autobot and the car guy. I'm Colwen. This has been a showing off of cool features on the Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron and his how-to make a laser handgun mode. And it's completely out of scale and small for me to use because this is supposed to be like the stock back here and go up against my shoulders, but like, it's still fun. I enjoyed putting it together, and I hope you guys enjoy doing this yourself. Alright, bye-bye.